Hey everybody, Jeremy here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War. This is episode 97. Hey, how's it going, Micah? How are you doing? Okay, so we've actually completed the arena. We are about ready to get started on the map, chapter 10. Last thing we need to do, though, is we need to take care of some item organization, basically. We've got a couple of things in the pawnbroker that we need to pick up. We've got... I'm going to make some notes, actually, so that I do not forget. We've got an armor slayer that we want to pick up. We have a horse slayer that we want to pick up. We've got a mend that we would like to pick up. A recover. A barrier ring and a miracle ring. Okie dokie. So, I think some of this might actually be relatively simple. So, one of the things is we took the Armor Slayer, Horse Slayer, and Barrier Ring off of Fee. I don't mind the idea of putting those back on her, but let's take an actual look at what is around. So I think Fee and Altena might end up being used to rush forward to protect the kids. And if that's the case, right, like having a Horse Slayer probably going to be a pretty good idea here. So, I feel like Horse Slayer might be on the agenda for Fee. Barrier Ring seems like less of a concern for her. Barrier Ring could actually be good on one of my front lines that has, like, potentially really bad resistance, although maybe that doesn't matter too terribly much. Won't somebody think of the children? Carepri is very much thinking of the children, because there are 6 children, and there are 6 levels till Carepri is 20. How's it going, Range? Very excited about that potential, actually. I probably need to fix up some of Carepri's stuff, but I don't know that I'm going to have the money on him this time around. So let's check the, I also want to check the armory and see if there's anything left in there. Iron Blade, Iron Axe, Fire, and then there is a Recover. And Recover is interesting to me as well. So that would be a second Recover for another 15k. Okay, so let's think about the Recovers first. So those are kind of simple. Recovers and Mend. So Recover is a B. Mend is... I should write these down. A C. Armor Slayer and Horse Slayer are both C's, right? Armor Slayer is a B, actually. Interesting. That might come into play, but not that I'm aware of. Okay. So, for recovery, we need a B in staves. Leaf has potential B in staves. And recover is the full heal, right? Or is recover the send to a base? Restores all HP to an adjacent ally. So yeah, recover is a full heal. Okay. So that could be good on Leaf. Only he doesn't have the money for it, so never mind. Not good on Leaf. It's still potentially good on Leaf, but not an option. That's Return I'm thinking of. You're correct. Absolutely. Which is right there. So we also don't have the funds on Carefree. We do have the funds on Sed. Sed already has Physic, but that's still a decent option. So Sed, potentially a good option for that. Lana's pretty much stacked out right now. She has the Fortify, she has a heal, she has a rescue, and then she has these other effects. So I'm less concerned about putting anything on her. I mean, we could swap the heal with a Mend. Oh, she has 0 funds. That's also a situation. She also can't purchase anything. Fee could pick up Mend. I think we mentioned that previously. The idea of Fee having a Mend basically to heal Altena if they're flying around together, right? Lana and Dermot seem like a really cute couple, and you're not really sure why. They do seem like a cute couple. Tenny also has a Restore, like Sed does, and could potentially use the other Recover. So that might be the 2 Recovers. One for Sed, one for Tenny, and then maybe the Mend for Fee. Nana cannot use either. And we're back. Okay, so that does kind of look like the situation. If we want to put the Recover on someone, it has to be... if we want the Recovers on someone right now, they have to be Sed and Tenny. No one else can afford them / use them. So I think that is a pretty easy choice to make. So let's just go ahead and make that. And I say that because I don't think Sed or Tenny are really in the running to pick up anything else that we care about. This Steel Lance might actually be something that we want to put on someone as well. Steel Lance, for instance, I think, who was it? Nana has a Iron Lance, and I think she can maybe use a Steel Lance at this point. I'm not 100% sure of that. Steel Bow I don't think is going to be useful. Sed might need better weapons. You think so? Maybe. So let's pick up this Recover. So now he has Forseti, Light, Tornado, Physic, and Recover. Yeah, that's probably going to be pretty deep. And then Tenny, we can pick up from the Armory, her Recover. Okay. So that takes the 2 Recovers off the table. We no longer have to worry about them. Mend on Fee is still, I think, an interesting prospect. But Fee has some very limited, like, item, like, inventory slots, basically, at this point. So I definitely want to keep the Shield and Renewal Band and Power Ring on her. Right? So after that, it becomes a situation of... The Slim Lance and the Steel Sword, I think, are basically the best weapons she can use right now, compared to what we have elsewhere. We would have to steal a weapon from someone else, basically, to give her better stuff. There are better weapons, right? Like the Brave Blade, for example, right? But we would have to steal that from someone. I don't think we have a good weapon that is not in use, basically, right? Slim Sword's pretty... She already has, Slim Lance. Slim Sword, I don't think is going to be that much of a superior version. So basically, here's the thing. Putting the mend on her, like I said, I think is interesting for if she's going to fly around with Altena and act as like Altena's healer that can also renew herself. I think that's really kind of cool. Pretty good, actually. But that does mean that that she's going to run out of space for other things. So she only has 2 slots. If we put Mend on her, that means she can either have Horse Slayer or she could have the Barrier Ring. Who else can utilize the Barrier Ring right now? Nope. Yes. Could be good. Already has a Barrier Ring. Ulster could use Barrier Ring and wouldn't be horrible. Baval. So the scenario is I don't really want to put it on. I guess I would rather put the Barrier Ring on a already high resistance person to basically make that person immune, right? Like, and run in and kill a bunch of mages. Rather than putting it on a low resistance person to shore up their defenses, kind of. Like, I would rather put a Barrier Ring on Ares, right? To with Mistletoe make him immune to spells, basically. I don't know that I have anyone like that right now, though, unfortunately. So I might just throw it on Altena. Although Altena is also one of the people that I'm considering for the Miracle Ring. For the same purpose. 29 defense. Quan's kids are strong as hell. They are. Altena is a beast. Like, she is ridiculously strong. I honestly was not super sure about her when she showed up. Quan Spawn, right? Like, I was not super sure about her when she showed up, but she has turned ridiculously strong. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on the. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on the Barrier Ring, and Horse Slayer is the route, or not the Barrier Ring. The Mend and the Horse Slayer is the route that I think I'm gonna go. So. I really want that Barrier Ring. Is there anything that I'd be willing to give up on Fee right now? Not really, honestly. Not in who gets the Armor Slayer? So I'm thinking of actually putting the Armor Slayer on someone like maybe Dermot, or Ulster, right? Or someone in the front line, or maybe Oife already has one. Maybe like Ares. Basically trying to get the Armor Slayer back into the front line so that someone can be like, I am the armor killer, you know? The thing is just not to put it on someone who can already be the armor killer, which is like everyone. So I don't know that I have great options there. But I would rather have the Horse Slayer on Fee than the Armor Slayer, I think. Generally speaking. At the very least for just this mission, because I think she's gonna face up against some freaking whatchamacallits instead of I think she's gonna face up against knights rather than generals, basically. Watch me be wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna pull the trigger on this. I'm gonna go Barrier, or I'm gonna go Mend, and I'm gonna go Horse Slayer on her. So we have the Armor Slayer left, and we have the Barrier Ring and Miracle Ring. I don't think anyone needs the Armor Slayer to kill armors at this point anyways. They're strong enough. Absolutely, I think you're 100% correct. I think it's just a matter of, like, principle at this point. I think, actually, I would like to put it... This is who I would like to put it on. I'd like to put it on Patty, but I can't afford it right now. So maybe I'll just wait on the Armor Slayer and pick it up later. Because I do think it would be cool to have on Patty so that Patty has an efficient thing to do in the front line, right? Like she can seek out either, very, very weak targets or armored targets and just be like, pop, you're dead. That would be cool. Patty with Armor Slayer would be good. She'd be hard to hit too. Exactly, right? She's already got such crazy high speed that it's very unlikely that they're gonna hit her back or anything like that. Patty be a solid choice, maybe she can ask her husband for a loan. She already asked her husband for a loan earlier. So both Shannon and Patty have 0 money right now. Because we abused them in the shuffle around the Paragon Band trick. So, yeah, I think we're probably just going to have to wait for the Armor Slayer on Patty. So for now the question is, who gets the Miracle Ring and who gets the Barrier Ring? So let's just see who even has the ability to get the Miracle Ring. No. Ulster, yes, and Ulster actually only pays 20k for it, so that would be pretty good. Baval is a no. No. Nope. Dermot could grab it, and that would be interesting, potentially. Finn could grab it. We could put the Miracle Ring on... Oh, Finn already has Miracle. Never mind. I take it back. Lester could pick it up, although I don't really think Lester needs it. Hannibal can't. Ares can't. Arthur could pick it up. Arthur with a miracle could be... Ooh, Arthur with a miracle for Wrath could be okay, I think, maybe? Larce could pick it up. Same kind of situation, don't think she needs it. I think I'm just gonna lean towards the Arthur picking it up for Miracle Wrath kind of like scenario. Okay. Okay, who do we want to put Barrier Ring on? We want to either shore up someone who is really bad, or we want to put it on someone who is really good. I think I might just throw it on Altena, right? Because Altena has abysmal resistance. It's like the one thing that she has bad. And this isn't going to make it good, but maybe it'll make it tolerable for her, so she won't just die against the first mage that she runs across. So fuck it, we'll do that. Also want to check armory. Nope. Altena has a iron sword, which is not great. We could replace with an iron blade, which is also not great. I'd honestly rather her keep the higher hit chance than the increased hit rate of the iron, or increased hit damage of the iron blade. I'd rather her have, because she already has a shit ton of strength, so she's going to hit really hard regardless. So I'd rather her just keep the iron sword. I guess I could pick up the Armor Slayer on her for right now, but I don't think we need to. Okay. We are going to go through the motions here. Checking stuff. I could put Steel Lance on Seliph rather than this Iron Lance. That could be cool. We could also just get rid of the Steel Sword instead. And potentially put that on someone else. Like, we could put that Steel Sword on Altena. Seliph, Steel Sword, and Iron Lance. Shannon has his Steel Blade, Balmung, Thief Sword scenario going on. What affects hit rate? Is hit rate just skill? Is that what it is? Was that why Shannon actually still has a high-ass hit rate even with the fucking steel blade? Skill and speed? Gotcha. Okay, Ulster he's fine. Ufel Silver Bow, fine. Slim Lance, Silver Lance, Silver Bow, Steel Axe, Light Brand, more than fine. Doesn't need all that shit. Brave Axe, Silver Axe, Brave Bow, more than fine. Doesn't need all that shit. I guess we could put... Actually, I don't think we can. I don't think we have the... We need to fix stuff on Carefree. Ced's fine. Dermot has a silver sword. He should probably give this slim sword over to someone else. And his magic has actually been getting good here lately, so I think we're kind of happy to leave the bolt sword on him right now. You're excited to see some of these weapons with 50 plus kills. We're getting really close on some of them. I'm gonna try to focus on getting kills with people to try to activate some of the weapons, but I don't know that we're gonna make it. We will see though. Brave Lance is kind of like the only thing that Finn really cares about, so we could get rid of the Steel Lance, I think, and give that to someone else. So Finn, Steel Lance, right? Who else did I have? I did not, the Slim Sword on Dermot, I think, go. Because that's a pretty decent weapon that someone else could potentially make use of, right? Killer Bow, Iron Bow, Steel Bow, I don't think anyone's gonna care there. Silver Blade, Wing Slayer, Steel Axe, Steel Sword, Iron Bow. Kind of the same type of situation. I guess technically we could try to put a better bow on him. We could put this Steel Bow on him. So Lester, Steel Bow to Hannibal. Mistletoe. Surely there's a better lance we could put on Ares. Arthur's pretty fine, as far as all these things go. Oife has an Armor Slayer and a Slim Lance. Oife needs a better... Oife... better base sword. Maybe I'll just put the Slim Sword on Oife, because that would be fine. We're good there. Good there. Good there. Does not need that Steel Lance. So Altena. Get rid of Steel Lance and replace Iron Sword. The kind of goal there. The idea being is that she uses the Silver Lance the majority of the time, and then swaps to Gaybolg when she needs to, right? And then she has a ranged weapon if need be, and a decent sword if she goes up against axe users. I think Fee's basically fine. She's as good as she's gonna get. Lene, I think, is also as good as she's gonna get with Slim Sword. Nana could use a better lance. What I'm doing here tracking has evolved as I have begun doing this, so I actually need to do like a second time around. Get rid of Steel Sword and Iron Lance. Get a better lance. Fine. 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 No one's looking for a better axe, right? Like, I mean, I guess Leaf could use a better axe than the steel axe, but I don't really think that that matters too terribly much. Yeah, I don't think in the grand scheme of things, if that's what matters. Plus, I don't think Leaf can afford it right now, so maybe that's something we worry about next time. Doesn't need anything, just needs to get rid of some stuff. Doesn't need anything, just needs to get rid of some stuff. Can get rid of that. Needs a better bow. Needs a better lance. Fine. Okay, I think we've kind of like matched things up. So we have Seliph, who needs to get rid of a steel sword and an iron lance, and he needs to get a better lance. Right, so that iron lance is kind of going to go to the wayside, but the steel sword can be used by other people, right? Finn has a steel lance that he can get rid of, so that steel lance could go to Seliph. Dermot has a slim sword that he could send to someone, I think to Oife. Lester can give his steel bow to Hannibal. Ares would prefer a better lance. He's got an iron lance, right? Yeah, he's got an iron lance, so Altina sends her lance to Ares or Nana. So I don't think we have enough lances, basically. Lance. Okay. And then Altina also would like a better sword. So we can send the steel sword, send steel sword to Altina. Gotcha. Looks like we are missing one lance as a potential option. And the individual that we would potentially want it on is Nana. But Nana actually can only use a C lance. So I think Nana's only options for a C lance would be a slim lance. And I don't think we have that. We could put the slim lance from Oife onto Nana and put a different lance on Oife, but I don't think we have enough lances to go around and have him keep a decent lance, basically. Fine there, fine there. There. That's... We don't even have a lance on Hannibal. Put a lance on Hannibal, that's pretty easy. Yeah, seems like we don't really have the options that we want to have. Okay. Double check the pawnbroker. There is a steel lance in the pawnbroker. Okay, so here we go. Buy from pawnbroker. Okay. Seliph actually is going to go in here, and he is going to sell his steel sword and his iron lance. Okay. Finn is going to sell his steel lance. Selef is going to buy that steel lance. Dermot is going to sell his slim sword. And that is going to go over to Oife. Lester is going to sell his steel bow. And Hannibal is going to pick it up. He's going to sell his iron bow while he's at it. And he's going to pick up a steel bow. And he's going to pick up an iron lance just so that he has one. Ares needs a steel lance. Buy steel lance. Oop, need to sell. Bless you. Bless you again. Altena is going to sell her steel lance. And her iron sword. And she is going to buy the steel sword. And then Nana is going to buy... She's going to sell her iron lance. And she's going to buy... oh, she can't use the steel lance. Ah, that's the reasoning why. So she is like, what's... Who else was I thinking of? I might have just been thinking of Nana. Nana has, sea lances. Wait, was there... Did I look at the wrong thing? Was there a thing in the armory? No. Alright. Whatever. Oh! Oh, right. No. So we were thinking of picking up the steel lance on Oife and putting the slim lance on Nana, right? That's what we were thinking of. The slim lance is C. Yeah. Okay. I got it mixed up in my head. So sell the slim lance. Buy the steel lance. And the javelin, because we got rid of a javelin while we were there. I should also probably pick up a javelin on Finn. Bye. And now we get this slim lance. Yes. Seems cool. Okay, I think that's it. I think we did it. Now we just need to fucking do the blacksmith. We're doing the blacksmith. Okay. Okay. Apparently we did most of these. I know we haven't done all of them, though. Speaking of the devil. So fix this one. Okay. Fix up lights. Fix up Thoron. Ah! Fucked up. Okay, he definitely needs a fix. Okay, good there. Not good there. I can't believe we beat the arena with everyone. Except for Carefree. Except for that guy. Shit. I'm gonna start with these two. There we go. Okay, we've done as much as we can there. My god, he's got stuff all over the place. Alright, sweet. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm not ready for this. We are good to go. Now, what the fuck do we do? Okay, that guy has Fortify. The sleeps are problems. There's only 2 Fenrirs. The Fenrirs have relatively low, relatively low hit rates, but they're gonna be more than enough to hit a lot of people. Normagand. So we've got 3 squares in front of our castle that is safe. Okay. Okay, I feel like Fee and Altena have a fucking mission. They are to go protect the kids, right? Like, they get to go and make sure that these knights do not make it to the kids, and then potentially try to deal with some other stuff. Who is my best remaining resistance person? Probably Seliph. Out of the gate. Yeah. 17 plus 5. So... Five. Alright. Philip is going to come down here. He is going to Equip his highest avoid weapon. Oh, wait. Okay. What are we gonna do after that? I think I want basically to create a... Ooh. I want to kind of create a kill squad as best as I can, but... Ares is pretty easy for this because he has... Mistletoe. Who's my next big... Is it gonna be... It's gonna be like Arthur, isn't it? Tenny is actually pretty good. Sed's probably gonna be pretty good for it. Yeah, Sed's pretty good for it. Arthur's okay for it. Okay. That's in range, isn't it? No, okay. Gotcha. The goal here is to pull some of them, right? But not all of them. And to not get everyone popped, basically. But to allow for some... That's okay. We're more than okay with this guy coming in and attacking, like, a person. We just can't do multiples coming in to slap the shit out of us. This is the problem. No slapping the shit out of us. Alright, perfect so far. We're gonna perch all up like that. Ulster and Larse don't have great positioning. Which isn't awesome. And everyone else we can't do. Okay, that's gonna be the initial, like, setup for this. Fingers fucking crossed. Hope it doesn't suck. I guess in technicalities, Salif could get hit by multiple things and just get clotheslined. But I just doubt that's gonna happen. Fantastic. We kind of want to see a development of how close these people get, and what kind of pot shots get taken at us, right? Because if the Fenrir casters and the sleep casters don't move, right? Well, I guess that could be a problem. Like, Seliph could get hit with sleep here, and that would be pretty fucked up. Or Lene could get hit with sleep. That would also be pretty fucked up. She got hit with sleep. Okay. That's a complication. We do have... I think we have a status removal now? I'm not positive, though. What a start! Well... Oh, Ulster. I didn't pay enough attention to the sleep people. That's gonna be problematic. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. We've no need to make haste here. Men move out, but at a leisurely pace. Nice. That's a leisurely pace? No, right? How convenient. It makes me not want to kill this guy. Only a little, though. Ah, fuck. Of course. Of course. Okay, I do want to save my progress, and I think, want to, before anything else, I want to save... I want to save here. Okay. Where is this guy heading to? Over here, I would assume. Gotcha. That's hopefully going to be a little while. These guys are heading up to here. That is hopefully going to be here and here, I'm assuming. We should be able to catch them on our own. This guy heading up to here is a problem. And then this guy heading up to here is a problem. Because this guy has fucking thin rear. Of course he does. And a decent hit rate on it, actually. We could send Fee over there to kind of like try to do what she needs to do, though. I'm not super worried about that. Okay. Cuts HP to 1 is fucking terrifying, actually. I really have to pay attention to that. Okay, how do I want to go about doing this? I'm trying to decide whether I want to give them all another turn. If we do, obviously, right, we've got to deal with the issue of sleep. But actually where we're at, we can't really get hit by sleep anymore unless if we pull back Seliph and Ares. So I can probably kill this guy, right, with Seliph right here and now. Just Brave Sword hit the fuck out of him. And then we can pull back to, like, here and here. Just to kind of present a face. My concern is potentially leaving Lene unguarded. So I'm going to save. I'm going to kill this guy. And we're going to see what happens then. Wow. 1 HP, I see. Rather convenient for you. Okay, we're gonna pop back here. Okay. Oh, we can't go over the mountains, I see. Let's check and see, real quick. Let's do this. Fire Emblem. I need to check my low spoiler walkthrough and see if there are any items that I need to be particularly worried about. Magic ring at A. Okay, that's very far away, but that is good to know. Life ring at B, that's very far away. That, etc., etc. Okay. We got stuff. All right, I feel like our scenario is just gonna be we need to go kill some people. So sleep has a very long range, 8 movements, 9 movements. We will not be able to get to a person inside of sleep range. I want to kind of see. Alright, that is basically as close as I can get without getting got there. And I think the rest of this is pretty much the same, right? So, need to just break people out into the stratosphere. I could try to silence one of the sleepers. Yeah. I want to put someone like Lester out of the way. Because what I specifically want is I want Lana close enough to be able to silence one of these sleepers, potentially. Just to make things easier on myself over there. Sleep 4. That's really unfortunate. I wish I had not screwed that up. That's okay. It's okay! Are you sure you want to take that fight? I don't think you do. The answer was no. No, you do not want to take that fight. Holy shit. Alright, this is good. Come on, walk forward. Absolutely. Move your asses up here. Get as many people into kill range as we can. Hell yeah. Oh, wee! That's some good shit right there. Very happy about that. Okay. Much excite, big wow. Quite pleased. Everyone went very, very, very much into our range. Good. Yeah, whatever. That just gives us something to heal. Shit. Probably do need to worry about the horse boys. Really fucking up that formation, though. I'm probably gonna have to sprint to get to those. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we need to fucking go. I'm not gonna rescue these kids. Wait. And... wait. I'm being very greedy here. I wonder, actually, can I just send Altena against... I think I can with Gay Bolg. I think I can just send Altena against all of these. They will do, at most... no, the El Thunders. The El Thunders will fuck me up. Yeah. Yep. That is the downside. I say that's the downside. There's Arch Knights here. Okay. Never mind. Arch Knights will fuck me up. Okay. Shit. Wait, hold up. Actually, Altena has... no, she doesn't. Okay. I thought she had Nihil. Well, hail. Well, hail. All right, we're just gonna have to be quick. Gonna have to be real quick. Gonna be real quick. We're gonna come on down here. Come on. Oh no. Okay, double Fenrir will kill someone. Potentially. So we need to make sure that no one is in range of double Fenrir that can be killed. Lester! Do it! Killing blows. I believe it. Not quite what I had in mind, but alright. Actually, before I get too terribly invested, because this is going to take a while, that's actually a pretty good place for us to call this turn. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We are going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We will see you next time for more Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.